Alrighty, hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. Scorpios, it is your turn for October, November, December readings. So, and look what we have there, Two of Cups, which is quite funny actually. Um, so I came out of meditation for you guys, and obviously listening to music. Um, All right, Scorpios. So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the water and candle reading. Then we're going to go ahead and use some tarot to clarify for November, December, and October, November, December energy. Whew, like Scorpio's energy. Just calm down a little. And then towards the end, we are going to look into a general love and a general career and finance. Starting in October, Scorpios, there's definitely there's somebody that wants to apologize. There's somebody that either you feel okay, and before I even get started, if this is not you, this can be the other person. Again, this is just energy, so it can be interchangeable. So please just realize or recognize that these are general readings. But there was there are connections, let's put it this way, from your past where there was somebody that was unfaithful, somebody that was always looking for someone better, for a replacement, let's put it this way. And the heart of this person surged for the replacement. It's like every single connection that they went into trying to replace somebody just left them a little bit more and more disappointed. So now at this point, this person wants to return. This person wants to apologize. This person wants another try. There is a space here of wanting forgiveness and wanting to repent, wanting to do things differently, wanting to be committed during the month of October, not wanting to take no for an answer. There's definitely a rush energy of somebody trying to catch up to somebody, trying to grab somebody, trying to get a hold of someone, whether it is that this person has you blocked or you have them blocked, whatever it is, there is, whoever it is that was in the wrong within this connection, there is an energy here of feeling like they're running out of time, feeling like, and I really clearly, there was somebody, whoever it was that was in the wrong, let's put it this way, had either a dream or a vision of the other person physically passing, or the other person being physically ill or something like that, and it caused this fear within this person that they do not want to live their life without you, or you don't want to live your life without them. So, but see, the thing is that this has been going on for some time. There is just wanting to know for a fact, or wanting to know for sure that this person is going to accept you, that this person is going to accept your apology. And the thing is that you guys either sense it, that this person is not going to, this person doesn't even want to hear the apology, let's put it this way. This person has moved on. And what hurts the most is not that this person moved on with someone else, is that this person moved on, meaning this person went through the process of healing themselves and releasing you, and that hurts more, because if the other person, let's put it this way, would have replaced you or tried to replace you as you did them, then it will be easier, because they really didn't heal. All they did was jump into another connection to try and hide or suppress the emotions that they had for you as you did about them. And I think that is the clarity that some of you are realizing now, that it's not about, whoever it was that was in the wrong, that keeps on jumping from relationship to relationship, or situation, excuse me, or situation to situation, realizes that they never gave themselves the time to heal properly, or to let go of this person. I do feel that whoever it was that was offended still has a lot of love for the other person, still really cares, still really wants to see you doing very well, but has no interest in starting anything new with you. When we go ahead and we move towards the November energy, you're back at it again. November is a month where now, instead of trying to, and then this is the thing, is like there is a failure here, whoever it is that was in the wrong, of going inward and healing what needs to be healed. This person, whoever they are, is just like, nope, nope, no, there's nothing wrong. If they don't want to be with me, then there's 10 other options. So now, instead of trying to commit to one person to try and forget someone else, now you're kind of going into that player mode where you're having multiple partners at a time. Again, because it's like nobody measure up to this person. Whether it was that this was a man that really took, really valued you, really cared for you, had everything down pack or whatever it is, or a woman that was very nurturing, was very loving, was very understanding, and gave you a lot of chances. Knowing finally that it is that cycle is over and that person is not coming back is, for some of you, pushing you into wanting more now. And even though you're going around into this player energy, you can't get this person out of your mind. And it's like, if you go ahead and you just take 2 seconds to look at what it really is that is in front of you, is not that, because for some reason you do attract people that really do care for you and people that really do want to help you. But it's like all the karma that you are receiving when it comes to a broken heart, you have caused or you have brought on to yourself. There is definitely and this warning has been given to you guys many times before, whether it's you or whoever it is that you're dealing with, that unless you go ahead and you admit to yourself or you take responsibility for your actions, the karma that is coming in is going to be, it's like, if you think that you have gone through some things, if you think that you have lost some things, just get ready, because what you're about to lose or what you're about to go into is going to be worse than anything that you have experienced. For some of you, you guys already are in that energy where some of you just want to run. And it's like, okay, the question here is, in November, are you running towards something, towards someone, or are you running away from something? Some of you are trying to outrun your karma, and it doesn't work that way. And November is going to be a very definite month where you're going to realize that you cannot go around hurting others and expect everything to go smoothly for you. It is what it is. There's definitely between October and November, and it's like, I'm rooting for you guys, I'm praying for you guys, whether it's you or whoever it is that you're dealing with, to get out of that energy, out of that dark night of the soul, because you guys have been there, for some of you, for years, because you fail. And that's the thing, it's not that you don't recognize the actions. Whoever's in the wrong, it's not that they don't recognize the actions. It's that they believe, they assume that there is no consequences to their actions. And the consequences is like karma was piling them up. And it was like, don't keep on. Okay. And then it's like, when it's released, it's like your entire world comes crumbling down, and not in a good way. There's an illusion that crumbles down, and it's not that those type of tower moments that we look forward to. It's those type of tower moments that we try to avoid. So just get ready for a bumpy ride, guys, especially in November. So let's go ahead and see what starts to happen once we start moving into December energy. A lot of you are going to be, again, hiding, either trying to hide your actions, or some of you are there's like a split energy here, where some of you are showing off what it is that you're doing to kind of get this person jealous or get a reaction from this person. And then some others of you are still trying to win this person back. So you're doing everything that you're doing on the down low. You're trying to make sure that this person doesn't figure out that while you're waiting for them, or you're waiting for them to change your mind, you're still in your player energy. But again, it's like there's nothing that is done in secret, or nothing that is done in the darkness that doesn't soon come to light, that is not soon known by others. And unfortunately, in December, things are definitely going to, there seems to be like this withdrawal from you guys, where a lot of you guys are probably going to be secluded. Some of you guys are going to be in that space of longing again to want to be in this person's presence, especially during the holidays, and not knowing how to reach this person. For some of you, it's just pure hesitation, because intuitively, as you guys are very intuitively, you know that this person, it's done. You, even if you reach this person, let's put it this way, through the phone, through text, through messages, there is just an off when it comes to the conversation. There's an off when it comes to the communication, because of the simple fact that there's just no, when it comes to the frequency, when it comes to the energy, this person is not giving to you anymore. And you feel that, and you sense that. And I feel that for a very long time, this person was your lifeline. This person, whether you were with them or not, this is an individual that was always there for you. And when they were guided to remove themselves from your energy completely, regardless of what they saw happening, that hit you in a different way. And it's like, usually this is the type of energy that I see more in the past. But you guys have it all coming up in the future. You're being hunted, especially in the month of December, by all of your actions. You are going to, in December, unfortunately, there's going to be, and again, guys, I don't have anything against Scorpios. I have Scorpio in my charts, and play in different places. So just be aware that there's going to be a reoccurring nightmare, where you, either a reoccurring nightmare where you feel like you're being judged in December, or you're just in that energy where you feel, by the things that have transpired, let's say between mid-September till December, you are seeing how you're being judged based on your actions. You're seeing how karma finally caught up to you, regardless of how much you tried to hide, or regardless of how much you tried to run away from it. The best advice that I can give Scorpios during the next 3 months is to make sure that you guys are going or diving into your healing process, that you are allowing yourself to really heal from whatever it was. Yes, you may have had a crappy childhood. You may have gone through a lot. People may have broken your heart at a young age, or whatever it is. But that does not give you the right to go ahead and intentionally hurt someone else. And I feel that that is the lesson that you guys have to learn during these 3 months, so that you don't carry these same energies into 2021. 2021, yeah. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and face the camera down, just because it makes it a little easier as I'm pulling cards. So let's go ahead and get the 7 chakra cards for the month of October. So we're going to look what is in the root chakra for Scorpios for the month of October. What is in the root chakra? We have the 6 of Cups. The sacral. What is in the sacral for Scorpios for the month of October? 10 of Swords. What is in the solar? The Hierophant. What is in the heart? What is in the heart for Scorpios? The Sun. What is in the throat for Scorpios? What is in the third eye for Scorpios? Third eye for Scorpios. And the Crown. So when we look at the Six of Cups energy, again, some of you, see, that's the thing, is that, how can I put it this way? Whew. We'll just take a breather, guys, here. So when we go ahead and we look at the root chakra, we have the Six of Cups. Now, some of you are trying to find balance with what it is that brings you that security, that brings you that feeling that you are going to be okay. Unfortunately, with the month of October, with these emotions here, we're gonna get into them, where you are wanting and longing for somebody, you're failing to find the balance. Now, the thing here is that it's very simple for you to regain the balance. Can you be honest with yourself? That is number one. Can you be honest with yourself as to why you feel so insecure? Again, a lot of you are, this person from the past was home to you, was your safety net. So now you have to learn how to find that security within yourself. And that does not mean financial security. This is about you yourself feeling like you can do it on your own. But there is here a mixture where you feel that that just means financially. And that is where the problem is here. You feel that a certain tag of, like, making a certain amount of money or having certain things is what security means, is what feeling grounded means. So whenever there's anything that comes that is emotionally, it throws you off, because you have yet failed to realize that to feel grounded, that to feel secure within yourself is not about how much money you have in the bank account. Yes, money helps you get things that you like, helps you enjoy certain luxuries and things in life, but it is not everything. And you guys are still in this mentality, or in this space where you feel that, well, if I get this, or if I buy them this, and it's like you're trying your best to figure out a way to get back into this person's life so that you can feel secure, because this person would motivate you, this person will tell you you got it, this person will remind you of who you truly are, and you miss that. When we go ahead and we move into the sacral energy, yes, we have the 10 of Swords. We have this space where you are feeling the pressure of your emotions. You can no longer keep it bottled in. You can no longer suppress them. As much as you have tried to lie to yourself about how much it hurt that this person let go or this person walked away, there's still definitely a sense here of needing to release that. The good thing is that with the 10 of Swords, this is the end of it if you allow it to. You only stay in this energy moving forward if you choose to. You can to heal. You can to move towards what it is that you want once you have healed and you have because this is more of like, yeah, I feel the pressure, but this is not about you going after someone else or about you trying to intentionally again hurt someone else. If you try to use your stinger, guys, you're gonna end up stinging yourself, because again, this person is not even in your like energy field, or you're not in their energy field. So the more that you try to sting them, the more that you try to hurt them, the longer that you're going to stay within this energy. So instead of focusing why this person walked away, instead of focusing why this person didn't wait for you or didn't forgive you this time, there's definitely a necessity, a need to focus the energy back on yourself. Why is it that you jeopardize connections the way that you do? What is it that you're trying to suppress? What is it that you are suppressing that you do not want to recognize? With the solar, with your higher self, with the hierophant, excuse me, there's definitely, again, there is this sense where things are being revealed to you. It's being pointed out, or pinpoint, let's put it this way, where it is that this all started, at what age, what what event or what situation led you to be so disconnect from your own emotions that you, instead of dealing with them, instead of allowing yourself to feel them, you push them away or you suppress them down. A lot of you are not going to like what is being revealed to you or what is being shown to you, because again, this is a repeated pattern for whoever it is that has been going on hurting other people. Now, for those of you that have been, let's put it this way, have been putting in the work and things like that, you're finally in this space where you have started to work on this healing, or you have healed this, and now it's like your higher self is telling you, okay, now we're ready for the next chapter, now we're ready to move on from this situation, and you can safely walk forward. With your heart space, we have the sun. For some of you, this is finding hope again within life, finding hope again within love, and finding hope again within yourself. There's definitely this redirect of the energy where you have to realize that this always starts with you. This always starts with inner work, with that inner love. And we're not talking about the superficial the superficial love that, sometimes people pretend to have for themselves. This is about really genuinely accepting yourself exactly as you are, accepting that, yeah, there were times in the past where you may have not been the best person. Or maybe there was times in your past when you were the ideal partner and somebody mistreated you. But holding on again to the pain of what someone did to you in the past does not justify that you go ahead and you do it to someone else. And there's an understanding, there is an acceptance of that during the month of October. With your throat, we have the Seven of Cups. There's definitely here someone that, again, wants to speak their truth, wants forgiveness, wants to repent, wants a chance to go ahead and do something differently, or to have another try at something. But you're feeling defeated. You feel like either, with feeling defeated in regards to this connection or in regards to this person, some of you are having a hard time either speaking up, and some of you are having a hard time forgiving yourself. With your throat, we have with the third eye, that was your throat. With the third eye, we have the Princess of Swords. Whatever it is that your intuition is trying to show, you're trying to reveal to you, right? Your senses, the feeling that, these feelings that you're feeling either when you're waking up at night because you're spending all night awake or whatever it is trying to show you something. And some of you are resisting it, some of you are fighting it, some of you are pushing it back. And it's like, hello, this is exactly what you have been doing. And this is what we're trying to get you to stop doing. You need to stop. Stop fighting the healing. Stop fighting the process, and literally allow yourself to feel. With your crown, we have the King of Wands. Understanding is going to come, whether you like it or not. It's like the more you try to deny something, the more you try to deny your love for someone, it's like it's going to be pounded into you in any way possible. Whether it is that, you're going to have songs that remind you of this person, you're going to see this person's name everywhere, or you're going to see this person, like people that remind you of this person, whether it's their qualities or their looks or whatever it is, like constantly. So this is not something, again, that you're going to be able to run away from, Scorpios. This is like, no, you need to stop. Because you have accumulated enough karma when it comes to this, that it is time for karma to come ahead and serve you what you deserve. It's time to pay up. So let's go ahead and see November. What is November? So we have the Seven of Swords for your root, the Two of Swords for your sacral. Why am I picking up in November? Somebody is caught in a lie. Somebody's getting caught in a lie. Or that can just be the energy that I was picking up earlier when it comes to to the illusions being broken down. Solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. So when it comes to your root chakra, we are in the Seven of Swords. There's definitely have been some progress. There's definitely a knowing or a realizing that the security that you have been looking for outside of yourself is only going to come from yourself. So now you're diving in, you're trying to figure out what it is that you need to do to feel secure in all areas of your life. Some of you are going to start picking up exercising again. Some of you are trying to find some type of relief when it comes to physical pain. A lot of you may have felt in the past that you had the weight of the world on your shoulders, and that may be something that that shows up, or comes in the form of like upper back pain that travels down your spine. Like it travels literally from your upper back all the way down to like your mid or lower back. So there's definitely here a space where even sitting down or doing normal things or whatever it is, like, what you would consider normal, like sitting down to, work on your computer, or sitting down to like eat dinner, may have been uncomfortable because you couldn't even sit comfortably, because literally it's like the pain was too much for you to deal with. So whatever it is with your physical pain is kind of making you look at or trying to figure out how it is that physical pain is attached to your emotions. And that's kind of like the start of your healing process when it comes to healing all of this that you have been suppressing for so long. Because I feel that a lot of you have been having this body pain or body issue on and off for many years. When we look at the sacral of the two, we have the Two of Swords. You are definitely in a space where you're trying again. You're kind of like, it's not that you're giving up, is that you're giving in to your emotions. So now be very careful with that, because I do have a feeling that you guys have the tendency to, again, lash out or get very obsessive when it comes to wanting to get your point across with your emotions, with wanting to have that energy of like, no, I love you, I want to be with you, and that's it. Like you don't want somebody to have an option whether they're with you or not. So about, feeling your emotions is okay and everything. That is what you want to do so that you can start healing. But do not think or do not believe that you can force someone into being with you just because now you realize that you love them. Now you realize that you have been trying to replace them this entire time. That is not why your emotions are being shown to you, is what you have to really clearly get through your head. With the solar, we have the 10 of coins. Again, wanting to reconnect with somebody, or wanting to have this perfect family, wanting to have, this could have been a connection in the past, somebody that you were married to, or somebody that you have children with, or whatever it is, and wanting and longing for that family type of energy. And your higher self is telling you that it's possible, but you may not like the fact that it's going to have to be with someone else. Or it is that, and then that's the thing, is like, there's definitely a space here of feeling like there was a missed opportunity. And missed opportunities, because again, this is a cycle. With the heart, we have the Fool card. Again, you're coming in because of what you feel, because of what you're allowing yourself, your heart to feel, where your heart is leading you. You're coming in very forcefully, unfortunately, towards this person. Or if you are choosing to connect with other individuals, you're coming in very strong, you're coming in very passionate. There is a lot of lust, there is a lot of that energy of like, I can't be without you type of things. And that is definitely coming from a codependency type of energy. So you have to be very careful with that. Some of you, those of you that have done the work and have healed yourself, you're definitely allowing yourself to believe in love again, and wanting to move towards finding a connection, finding a relationship where you are connecting to individuals that are healed and that are not into games. With your throat, we have the King of Coins. It's like you're just kind of like, again, November is you're going either from one extreme to the next. You're either going to be in this person's face, or you're going to try and make this person regret ever letting you go. And regardless of which two of the ends you're in, the only person that you're hurting is yourself, because you're, again, either playing this player energy of like, oh, I got this, or you are wanting the other person to be with you forcefully. So regardless of anything, there is really no truth when it comes to your motive, because your motive are still about self-preservation. Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah, your motives are still about what is it that Scorpio can get out of this. How is it that I survive through all of this? With your third eye, we have the Queen of Cups. Your intuition is not going to let you, it's like in the spaces, the energies that we are currently in, the times that we're currently in, your intuition is not going to allow you to keep on doing the same thing, because it's like your ego is definitely has taken a hit, and it's going to continue on taking a hit if you continue to play with other people's emotion, and you're going to realize it, because the thing is that it's not so much that other people are going to play you or other people are going to cheat on you, because you honestly, to be honest with you, you could care less, because the people that you're sleeping with, the people that you're dating, are not even people that you really care about emotionally. You're using them to try and hurt somebody else. But the thing is that you're going to lose what matters the most to you, whether that is your reputation at work, whether that is your finances, whether that is work, whether that is custody of your kids, whether that is, somebody, there's going to be a major loss if you continue down this path. With your crown, judgment is here. Again, this karma energy, unfortunately, between October, November, and December is going to be with you. November, I feel, is like, there is like a turning point, or there is an opportunity, let's say, to turn things around, right? To go ahead and start doing that inner work, right? That is going to allow you to kind of release a lot of the things that have been, how can I put it this way? That have been leading you to make the poor choices that you have made in the past. But it is up to you to go ahead and take that opportunity. So let's go ahead and see Scorpios. Let's pull out some cards for the month of December. Give me a second. The Knight of Swords when it comes to your root. The Emperor when it comes to the sacral. The Solar. We have the Chariot, the Two of Coins, Heart, Ace of Swords, your throat, Six of Swords, your third eye, Five of Swords for your crown. So moving into the month of December with the root chakra, we have the Knight of Swords. Slowly and steady wins the race, right? This is kind of like what you guys are looking at. You guys are trying your best during the month of December, again, because of everything that has transpired between mid-September till now, to stop playing the victim, or stop blaming others, or whatever it is. You are in a space of really working towards finding that stability within yourself, really working towards getting yourself grounded, even if that means having to go to those uncomfortable places within yourself, if that means having to admit your part that you played in something, like, because I feel that there was someone that you felt that you needed to destroy in order to be able to be happy, or in order to be able to It's like if this person is ever happy or this person is ever okay, it's like your entire frequency, your entire energy is out of whack. Because they, again, it's like they were your lifeline, and now you have to learn to be your own lifeline, Scorpios. With the sacral, the Emperor, there's definitely here some of you are definitely finding that balance within your emotions, within setting boundaries, within your addiction. And some of you are giving into your addictions, whether this is sexual addictions or like any other type of addictions. Some of you definitely have some intimacy trauma, whether you were sexually abused or whatever it was in the past, that is kind of resurfacing for you to heal. Some of you use sex as an escape code, as a way or a means to feel love. And that is definitely being revealed to you guys during the month of December. And you're trying your best to deal with those suppressed emotions or suppressed memories from when you were, whether it was that you were physically abused as a child, in order to be able to heal this, because you know that the time is now. You know that you can't go another month, another year, another 10 years down the path that you have been in. Because when you kind of you look back at your life, there are, again, a lot of people that you hurt. There are a lot of things that you wanted to do, but because you weren't aware where the fears were coming from, there was a lot of opportunities that you didn't take. With your solar, we have the Chariot. There's definitely this sense where your higher self is trying to let you know, or making you realize, that you don't have to stay in a hurt place. You don't have to repeat the same patterns or the same things that your mother, your father did. Like if you had an absent father, you don't have to be an absent father. If you had an absent mother or a jealous mother, you don't have to be an absent mother or a jealous mother. You don't have to be jealous of your daughters. You don't have to be jealous of if you had an overprotected, whatever it was, whatever generational things that need to be released or need to be cleared from your generational, from your bloodline. It is the time to do so now, because you don't want your children's or your offsprings, whether you have them or whether you have children coming in or whatever it is, you don't want them to go through the same challenges that you are going through or that you have been through. So there's definitely here a need or a sense of wanting to do things better for the next generation that is coming. With your heart, we have the Two of Coins. There's definitely there has to be a release, and you're finally accepting it, of the person, the one that you broke, the one that you tried to break, but in a way you ended up hurting yourself. You ended up breaking yourself. This person that walked away, that missed opportunity in love, that missed opportunity in business, whatever it is. Walking away from that pain energy. Forgiving yourself, forgiving them, and moving on. Regardless of how hard it is for you. But trying to move on in a different way. Not trying to move on with the same patterns from the past. With the Throw, we have the Ace of Swords. You're choosing to live more like yourself. You're choosing to be more honest with yourself. You're recognizing again what it has cost you to not be true to yourself. What it has caused you to be a follower instead of a leader. And you don't want to live like that anymore. You don't want to continue to live in the space that you're currently in or that you're coming out of. With your third eye, we have the Six of Swords. Following your intuition. A little scared about it, because some of you feel that your intuition has gotten you into trouble. And it wasn't your intuition that got you into trouble. It was the ignoring of your intuition that got you into trouble. And you're kind of like now starting to realize that. because you would again do things impulsively when your emotions were out of control. And that is what is being revealed. That is what is being dealt with during the month of December for you, Scorpio. With your crown, we have the Five of Swords. Understanding that, yes, maybe that connection, that person that you're longing for, you could have had a good life with them, but you can't live in the could have, would have, should have energy. You have to accept what has happened. I'm not saying that the other person was a saint. I'm not saying that the other person ever did anything wrong. But the other person kind of caught on to the healing process, let's put it this way, a little quicker than you. And maybe they received their karma before you did. And therefore, because they didn't want to continue in the same cycle, they decided to remove themselves. So it's not that this person is better than you. It is just that they saw a way out of brokenness, they saw a way out of pain, out of hurt before you did. And now it is your time to go ahead and heal the same way. Now, Scorpios, some of you literally is going to be a drinking binge from October to the end of December, unfortunately. Some of you drink, heavy drinking to suppress your emotions. So just an FYI. So let's go ahead and let's pull out some cards for love. Oh, look, we have the King of Swords and the Eight of Coins jumped out. They jumped out by themselves, so we're going to keep them. I just need one more card. So this is just general love for the 3 months. So this can transpire either, beginning of October or into November or just December. So just go ahead and see how it goes for you. The Judgment card again. And then that's the thing, is like, if you know that you have been doing, you know that you did good, you know that you weren't the one that hurt somebody, then you know that whatever you're reaping is going to be good. But if all you did was hurt all of those that you came across with, and because the thing, you see, I'm picking up an energy here of somebody that would hurt somebody else and then blame the victim. So there's definitely some like narcissistic type of traits here that you need to admit to yourself, or somebody needs to admit to themselves. The challenging energy, we have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups in the reverse, and the Star. Because this King of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles and the Judgment is like you're reaping the same, whatever you put out to the universe in the past, let's say 5-10 years, you're reaping all that karma back right now. And some of you are like, damn, I'm going to go through hell during the next 3 months. And it is true. That is exactly what's going to happen. With the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups in the reverse with the Star, you were using people. Somebody was here in an energy of wanting to use others for their benefit, for their gain. Even if that meant destroying somebody else, even if that meant giving people, like, it's like you would tell people that you, like, people be like, oh, I love you, knowing very well that you had no feeling, you really didn't care if they dropped dead within the next second. There's somebody here that is very good with words. And because you felt that you were good with words, you felt that you could manipulate and use others, and now it's catching up to you. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. That's your first advice card, Scorpio. The Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. It's not too late for forgiveness. It's never too late for forgiveness or repentment, or to repent. But it is too late for this connection. Now, does that mean that you continue on with the same patterns? No, that means that you work on healing whatever it is that you have been suppressing for yourself. Because that's the thing, is that none of your healing, none of your things are supposed to be to gain or to get someone. This is for you. This is for your evolution, for your growth. The outcome, we have the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Devil. being able to move on, being able to slowly and steady become your own security. Be happy in knowing who you are, being happy in truly being yourself, being happy in truly speaking your truth. Excuse me, guys. But there's definitely here this is going on your end, because I feel like on the other person's end this has already finished. On your end, Scorpio, this is going to end with the end of the year, whether you like it or not. That door is going to be shut close. Now there's a way to go ahead and experience that closure, that ending, in a more, like in a in a healthier way, or in a way that it doesn't feel so pressured or so hard. Or you can take it the hard way. Let's put it this way. We have the Knight. So this is career and finances. The Knight of Coins, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords. There's definitely been a lot of changes when it comes to your finances or your career, or there's going to be between the month of October, November, and December. Some of you are definitely your job, your career, or whatever it is on the line. Some of you are thinking of relocating. Some of you have lost a lot of money. Again, you're trying to figure out why, because it's not like you have any new expenses or anything like that. But it's like as quickly as money comes into your hand, it's just taken away. And again, it has a lot to do with the karma that you have built up for yourself. But there's definitely a space here where you can turn this around. Some of you, your job, your place of employment is a toxic place. Whether it is that there is a lot of gossiping, whether there's a lot of backstabbing, whether it is that everybody's sleeping with themselves, whatever it is that is occurring in your current employer, there's a lot of toxicity there. And until you don't remove yourself from this employer, from this place, unfortunately, your money is never going to be right, regardless of how many promotions and things like that you get. We have the 10 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles as your challenging energy. We have here somebody that feels that they have put in a lot of time. You have given this employer, this company, whatever, a lot of your years. You have either gone back to school to try to be better for this job. You have tried your best to move up, to get the promotions, to show them, to prove to them that you're worth the promotions, that you're worth this. And it's like there is no progress. Regardless of what you do, it's like you're not noticed. And it's not, and that's the thing, it's not that it's you, it is just the energies that are within that place of employment, that very few progress, because of the simple fact that there is just there's a lot of things that are going on underneath the surface when it comes to energy, again, that you personally decided to take a part of. Whether it was, again, that you got into the gossiping, you got into the fights, you got into the arguments, you got into again, it's like, and I'm sorry to say this, it's like there's like a sexual cult type of energy towards this employer, where literally people are sleeping with everyone. And it's like it's like, if that's what you want to do, then you join like a swing, a swingers thing, so that you can have that separate from your finances, separate from your career. Because again, you have definitely been dealing with a lot of people that have like that type of sexual obsession or sexual addiction, where you have attracted individuals that use sex as a healing process. So if somebody, had an argument with their spouse, it's like they get to work and it's like, hey, let's go into the bathroom and have a quickie. And I know that it kind of sounds kind of like, damn, there are really real places like that when it comes to work. But it's like, you have to remove yourself from this place in order to see any changes or any progress. And some of you have been trying to look for another job, even if, let's say, you just partake in the gossiping or whatever it is. And it's like you feel like doors are being closed or like nothing is coming up. And it's because of the simple fact that you're still engaging in the acts or the actions, the behavior that you're being asked to let go of, that you partake in this employer. We have the Five of Pentacles, as you advised, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. You need to make a clean cut when it comes to this, to how you deal. There's boundaries that need to be set within this company, within the people that you, within between you and your coworkers. There's just, you definitely have to count your losses and allow yourself to kind of detach yourself from the belief that this company owes you something, or that, you know, you're never going to work anywhere else. You have kept yourself stuck here because I do feel that in the past there were opportunities that were given to you, but again, that feeling of like belonging to something, belonging to this employer, you allow a lot of those opportunities to go away. You pass on them. With the outcome, we have the Page of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the Tower. Some of you, there's something that is going to happen at work, whether you're either going to be fired, or it's like your life may be like, some of you can be facing jail time over something that is coming up, something that was done, even if it was years ago or whatever it was, or there's some type of license or something that can that is in jeopardy at the moment. And you're being asked to be very careful with who it is that you're spending your time with, or who it is that you're talking to at work, because there's somebody that is definitely coming in to get information out of you and you don't even realize it. There's somebody that is actually like an investigator from some type for some type of department within your job, and they're coming towards you as a friend, and you don't even know that they belong to this internal group that investigates the other employers. Whew. All right, let's take a breather before we go ahead and log off. That was a lot. That was very intense, Scorpios. Again, my heart goes out to you guys. Definitely praying for you guys. You guys definitely got this. There's nothing that you can't do unless you yourself decide you can't. There's nothing that is impossible unless, again, you feel that everything is impossible. So I will leave you with that. I am sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for all of those that have been subscribing, liking, and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your donations. They're greatly appreciated. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys real soon. Love you. Bye-bye.